Ladies and gentlemen, this is me here. And I've just been released by the police. You know, we told them that he can't sustain this, but they hear word now. So I'm in front of the IRT, just been released from detention after 48 hours by the illegal IGP and his people. What I told them when they arrested me is the same thing they are now living with, the fact that we can't hold an idea whose time has come. But I want to thank every one of you out there who's worked very hard, stayed all this night up late, ensuring that they didn't get away with this crime against humanity. And
we are here demanding justice for Sowore. He should be freed or charged to court. The way the law allows it. This is illegal. You invited him and he came to your office only for him to get there and be detained. And the next day brutalized. Until now, he's saying that a medical professional has not treated him. This is wrong. Today is Sowore, tomorrow it will be you. Next tomorrow it will be me. This affects all Nigeria. That's why you see different people across different political parties addressing it. Because this is a problem. It is a decay. It is miscarriage of democracy according to Peter Obi. This is wrong. Sowore deserves his rights as citizens. He has his rights as citizens. He has right to agitate. He has right to assembly. He has right to dissent from your views. If the IGP feels that someone has done something wrong, you charge him. Charge him to court. You file a complaint against him. Not illegally detain him. It is wrong. What is bad is bad. What allegations? Fraud. Who did he steal from? Who did he steal from? What's fraud? It is the IG that is fraud. Have you yourself seen an IG that has stayed at 6 years? Have you seen what fraud? What defamation? If you feel defamed, you go to court. It's not a criminal offense. Go to court. The IG should go to court. Since he's so busy with Sowore, he has forgotten there's insecurity in the country. He has forgotten that people are dying daily from kidnappers and robbers. He has forgotten his role as IG. Sowore, that's his problem. He should free Sowore for us and go to court to challenge whatever Sowore has said. How can you explain that a young girl that got into police service, whatever, has spent just 10 years and is an assistant commissioner of police? Why there are some persons that have been there that have not made a rank lower than that for 30-something years? Illegality should be stopped in Nigeria. So whatever he feels he has against Sowore should be addressed in court. Besides, Sowore's passport is seized. Sowore reports here as if he's reporting for duty almost every day, every now and then. Sowore is fighting for this same police. Are we not in a zoo country? We are in a zoo country.
When we're talking, the oppositions have to work together. We found out that in the different parties today, a party in government don't want democracy to function the way it functions. I said it and I maintain categorically that if I have opportunity of serving this country, every party will function properly as a political party. I will ensure they function properly. By having parties the way parties should be, parties are supposed to be bigger than the elected people. That's what it is. I've seen here where they say president is the leader of the party. No, I disagree. I wouldn't have it if I have the opportunity. I want the party to be bigger than the president so that we can build orderliness. I want the party to be bigger than government so that we can have orderliness. So we can subject ourselves to that. That's what it should be. Because parties will outlive us. Look at the ANC in South Africa. Has outlived Mandela, Mbeki, Zuma, and will outlive. But here, everybody destroys the house that is living. We want to do what is sustainable for our children. So for me, I believe that right now, we are going through difficulties in all the parties. So what we're trying to do is to navigate where we'll come together and resolve to do the right thing for the future of our children.
My name is Paul Orode, the Sun newspaper. My first question goes to the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, and my second question will go to our governor here. The first question, sir, you contested in the 2023 presidential elections, and you have shown interest in 2027. And then what new strategies or alliance are you, putting in place to ensure that you have a different outcome in 2027? Thank you, sir.
If I tell you that, then the plan will fail.
My next question is for His Excellency, sir. This is the second time that the well-respected Peter Obi is coming to Bauchi State. There are speculations, this is also time for speculation. We want to know, sir, are there any kind of plan by two of you to be in the same boat as the 2027 election is coming?
We said it now. I've already said we want him to be in PDP. So there are plans, there are desires, strategies, but certainly he has answered you. All the opposition parties must come together. And so definitely the question has been answered before you ask. We want to make sure that there is a coming together in alliances by parties that are in the opposition, so that we can present a common front. And of course, he's one of the outstanding leaders of the opposition parties, and definitely having him here is a very big delight. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Still my questions to...
You see, with the constant attack on Benue State, I, Odalu, in my own personal capacity and view, have always had the reasons to believe that it is all about the Fulani Islamization agenda, trying to clear a path through Benue to the southeastern part of Nigeria. That was what I based the attack on Benue on. But I think with my recent founding, it could be beyond that. We did so much talk of this, their GMO food. I don't know if you are aware of this GMO food that has been going on for a while now. This their genetic modification organism that they are trying to bring to Africa. Is beginning to give me a reason to have a rethink towards the happenings in Benue. Remember, Benue is the food basket of the nation. Benue can feed Nigeria as a whole in terms of food, and hence the attack to make sure that the food supply is short. Remember, the Fulani cattleman would always take their cattle to our farms to destroy our crops. And when the farmer confront them, they will pie them and nothing is happening. Our leaders are helpless against these Fulanis. What if these are support from external forces to make us starve, to make sure we are no longer able to afford our own food, to generate our own food, then now making us to rely on the rubbish and poison they are trying to bring to us? Could this be the game plan all along? You cannot really disconnect this fact. They want us to get their genetic modification organism food, organic food, I don't know what they call it. Why? Africa don't need, not Nigeria alone now, Africa as a whole don't need anything from Europe in the name of food. We have the richest soil. Anywhere you throw anything in the soil of Africa, it grows and becomes food. So this genetic whatever, what are they bringing it for? The same people that don't like Africa, the same people that think Africa is overpopulated and not useful to the globe, and not useful to the economy of the world, and that they should be depopulated, are bringing these things, and we have leaders who have nothing in their head. I felt very, very bad when I read that from the, I think that was from the Nafdac DJ. I don't know what they call this woman. The woman I'm displaying right here. She said, and I quote, like I'm displaying up here now, he said GMO food are not bad for us. She's telling the world now that we Nigerians will be fine with the GMO food. Why? How? For the same food that countries across the world have rejected. Okay, for you that may not have known, let me tell you countries that have rejected this same food, that this Nafdac woman that do head like shit is telling us will be good for us. Let me start from France. This is in Europe. France, Germany, Austria, Greece, Hungary, Italy, and Poland have all banned the GMOs. Outside of Europe, Algeria, Madagascar, Zimbabwe have also banned this thing. I think those are African countries.
those African countries, right? Then when you go to other countries like Turkey, Kazakhstan, Bhutan, Saudi Arabia, Ecuador, Peru, and Venezuela, a whole lot of other countries like Netherlands, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Bulgaria, Poland, Denmark, Slovenia, Italy, and Croatia. All of these countries I've mentioned has banned this thing. And this imbecile, I have every reason to call this woman an imbecile for you to have said that the GMO food is not bad for us. So if it can be bad for these numbers of countries, it became very good for Nigeria. This was how you guys forced us in the time past, sometime in 2019, with one nonsense that was introduced to the world that shut down the economy of the world just for 1 or 2 persons' gain. This was how you forced it upon the people. Today now we are yet to know the impact and effect of that. Those that took it, we don't know what's going to become of them. People that didn't take it are doing fine and okay today. You can only but ask, of what essence was that 2019 pandemic all about? What was it all about? Now you are coming with GMO food. And this woman, who is supposed to be in Nafdac head, checkmating the food that will be good enough for consumption in Nigeria, is telling us that what others are rejecting is good enough for us. Now I know why there are fake products, when I mean fake Nafdac number across all consumable goods in Nigeria, perhaps being issued by this woman and her agency. Is it not in this same Nigeria that a certain prophet Jeremiah Montefefo had issue with VDM, and it was the issue was based on Jeremiah having Nafdac number in the miracle water and other soaps he was selling. And VDM took the fight to Nafdac, said, did you certify this number? Did you give this number to this product? After so much heat and pressure, they denied giving out that number. Now, if you denied giving out that number, which means somebody has forged your number to sell food and consumable items to the public, what did Nafdac do about it? Nothing. That is how you have fake products, fake consumable products across the countries of Nigeria. We're having fake Nafdac numbers. Either Nafdac issued them or didn't issue them, but Nafdac is doing nothing about it. So if somebody say we don't have Nafdac, will you say I'm wrong? Obviously, we don't have anything like National Food and Drug Agency. They are just a bunch of new idiots taking money from the highest bidder to dish out number, and they don't even check. Nafdac only come after your product when you've not gone there to say, okay, we're gonna take now. And you have the audacity to tell the Nigerians that the GMO food will not be bad for us, whereas it's bad for other sane and civilized nations. Nigerians, we are in deep shit in the hands of the least qualified to be at the helm of affair. And some moron still think Nigeria should support and allow this come 2027. I don't think so. Whoever think or have every reason to support this ongoing nonsense come 2027, I think the majority of well-meaning Nigerians should come together and do something about it. This madness must stop before these people use their sentiment. Are they working for the West to bring Africa down? Are they using our own people to destroy us? So now you can agree with me why Benue is suffering what they are suffering. A state that can feed the country is being that terrorized because they want our food supplies to be cut short. Then will now fall back to the poison they are trying to supply. Hey, Africa, how did we get here? Nigeria, who did this to us? Are we going to let this continue?
Hey, Nigeria. Baba K won the ultimate. King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, sir. Daddy. God will not let us to hear bad thing concerning you. Alaji, this kind of thing where you go do so, na risks. You they take risks. Daddy, what if you go die? What if you go quench or you go kill yourself for this thing so? Waiting if they ask your children, waiting you want make they talk. I if they can't ask us the younger generations, waiting we go talk, say do our legendary musician. Say na aeroplane jam am. He die of aeroplane accident. Not be this thing. Say plane jam am. Daddy, you want to be the first person where plane go jam? What kind of thing be this, Daddy? Hey, King Wasiu Ayinde Baba. No, she now you sing song say Omo Naija e ma shere kere. Alaji ere kere le nse. You want to use body chest to stop aeroplane to fly? You want to use agidi okon to stop plane to move? Hey, Nigeria e magbamike. Like she commando abi a Batman. Daddy, this kind of thing na risks. You are not only public figure where be say people they look up to as a musician. You be custodian of traditional authority. You are the Mayegun of Yoruba land. You be Olori Omobakile of Ijebu. So even if airport people do something where you know like, you know fit follow the due process to address it. You are going to take laws into your hands to resort to self-help as a person. Now, wow, Nigerian leaders, Nigerian elders, the way when they do, share this is good example to the younger generation. King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal. Because you see Nigeria, this attitude of our leaders, this action where Oga K1 do so, it is the average mindset of every big man for Nigeria. Anybody will get access to power, you get access to the corridors of power, you get the backing of people where they for government. You know that kind of arrogance now our government, Ijoba Mekunu, you know that kind of thing now. This is the average mindset of a powerful Nigerian. They not only believe say that the laws do not apply to them, they believe they are above the laws. So they can do anything and go away with it. There will be no consequences. In fact, now them be the law. If not, there is no normal human being, no normal person go come down for plane, come stand for front of plane, say he won't stop him because of waiting. Say waiting happen. So all the other people wait inside the plane, waiting do them. Ha! Nigerian leaders una don't see us finish. But una know say there is no law. So there is nothing that anybody can hold you to. If not, in a normal climb, for those countries where they travel go, you know that you cannot try this kind of thing. Forget all this one where the Minister for Aviation, they talk, say, for preliminary investigation and all of that. Now, una self, una they whine. Una they whine. Before anything said, in fact, you know what the law says concerning obstructions of this kind of movement. It will even be investigated as an act of terrorism. Because if na normal Nigerians say na me or any average person go stand to try this kind of nonsense for airport, even before airport security go come bundle me for that place, those same people wey stand there, they follow Alhaji, they argue, they talk, say, nye. Therefore, don't start to dey panel beats. There go beats. They go beat nonsense and bastard come out for your body before they come bundle you go through for detention. Now that time you go know say there is law. Say we get law. He was obstructing this thing. This one wey don't happen now. We hope say there is law for it too. Nigeria is a lawless society. Because if you read the statement from that Director of Public Affairs, Mrs. Obiageri, they talk say even when the officials they go they follow Alhaji, they talk, they say this liquid is not allowed. They argue with officers so that you spill the alcohol on top of an officer who was doing his work. Una don't see us finish Nigerian big men. Now the thing where una they set as example for us, these are people who are custodian of traditional authority. These are people who are supposed to be the leaders by example to us. That is why you go here, people where they fly for airport most times, they go tell you say sometimes they go say a VIP they come, they go delay flight. Who be the VIP? Now one big man, he go come late, now him go still tongue lash, he go insult the air hostesses and attendants because those ones don't be like una house girl and house boy because you are a privileged Nigerian. Now so Nigeria day. Nigeria, we must build a system of accountability because this is what people are doing with absolute power you give to them. Absolute power will corrupt absolutely. We must have a system where there are laws and everybody is held to the same standard. This action is shameful, is disgraceful, it is reprehensible. It has no place in an egalitarian society. Now it make you go see honorable go tell you say that I can make you to disappear and nothing will happen. And nothing will happen. Now the average mindset of a Nigerian big man, the ones where they package now because they're demo learned or they just they package them. The others go let you know say I can do and undo. Daddy, now wow, may God help us for this country. My name is Peter for Nigeria. Make I sing the song, make I dance them. Since una they sing, but you cannot abide by the song. Make we sing them.